Hey guys, it's Eric Nguyen from Essential Agency today. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to target qualified leads with Google Ads for plumbers. This is going to be a very simple and straightforward video, exactly breaking down everything what you need to know how to target qualified leads with this one simple tool. So very simple, guys. If you guys want to check more of my channel, there's going to be my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Everything I do is going to be Google Ads tips for your local business, whether it be running, knowing and learning how to run Google Ads. But very simple. If you guys want to learn more and everything step by step, exactly going from 0 to 10K to run Google Ads for your local business, I'll break it down in this video here, and we're just going to go right in and straightly dive in from here, guys. So what is a location selection? So when you are running Google Ads, the very first thing is you're going to be selecting the right bidding strategy and campaign objective. And once you're at the location section, it's very simple, right? A location selection is where you're going to mainly target, be targeting your area for your local service. And it's going to really depend on how big your local service business company is and where you're going to be targeting around, whether it be a whole city, 2 cities, 3 cities, but if you are targeting if your whole local service based business is targeting the whole local city, then I would recommend selecting the whole city in that target specific area, or unless you only cover a medium radius range from here. But a lot of local service business owners get this wrong when selecting the location, especially if you're like a small to intermediate size local service based business that you're looking to grow and expand. Right. We don't want to select just the whole city itself or just inside of United States, right? Because we don't want that. So what you want to do is actually hit the option where it says enter another location. Then you're going to press the advanced search, and then you're going to press the radius and location. The reason why we want to select radius is important, right? And I like to think of this: when we select the radius, we get to have the option to select the mile range of how far a service we can reach, whether it be, 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles, or even 25 miles away from our leads or customers, right? And the reason why this is good to have is because we want to put ourselves in our customer's shoe and look at their perspective, right? When you put yourself in a customer's shoe, you got to ask yourself, when you search up your local company for a service or any type of service that you're on Google, how far do you want this service to be, whether it be 5 miles away from you, 10 miles away for you, or 15 miles or even 20, for this service to come to you, whether it takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 30 minutes to come by just for a quick service fix, right? And a lot of people tend to forget this big step, is which, setting that target area and usually leave on your presence or interest. This is going to be a big money spender that's going to waste a lot of your bulk, your money, when wasting your money and on Google Ads are not going to be unqualified leads. And the reason why this is important is because you don't want people who are just showing interest, right? What I mean by interest is this could be an example of when people are tourists, people traveling around the world, or maybe there are people traveling in the country into your city, to your state, and they probably search you up, but they're not actually intending to wanting to buy your service, right? They're probably just clicking on your ad to waste money, and you don't want that. So by selecting the option presence, will only target people who are regularly in your target location, meaning that they're only going to be specifically in your local area that who have lived there and are actually serious buyers. And as you can see below here, this is where I mentioned talking about entering another location. You're going to hit that advanced search. Then you'll have that location option here to scroll down. This is the one thing I recommend mentioning. The target is selecting this presence only, people in or regularly in your targeted locations. Because if you do select this, like I mentioned, this is going to be who's shown interested in your targeted location, right? When you mean by this target location, maybe Google Maps or your iPhone Galaxy is tracking your location, and they're just going to see that as well too. So they're just going to show an interest. They're not going to be serious buyers, right? These are going to be people who are very low quality and don't want to buy your service. And what I mean by that, I'm going to break it down to you in this simple video in the campaign section here. So like I mentioned, so the first thing we want to do is make sure we target and select this option and tick that. Then you're going to enter that location here and press advanced search. And I'm gonna break this down for you. So this means that, if we're gonna be targeting in Santa Monica, for example, what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the location, and then we're just gonna hit Santa Monica, California. And when we hit this radius, as you can see, this is going to be the 20-mile radius range of what we're targeting here in our location, right? Maybe, your company is only willing to drive, let's say, for example, 10 miles away. So let's just do, 10-mile radius that you want to do, that you're only targeting in this area. And as we can see, we're only targeting all this area here, right? But maybe you want to target a different city in Los Angeles. Let's say, for example, you also focus in Pasadena. So what you want to do is you just do Pasadena, California, and then you're just going to press target. So if you target this location, right, you see how we're just adding these specific locations. If this is your local business that you have 2 operating cities that you want to do, right, you can do that. But let's just say, for example, you have a location that you want to do. You want to target all of Santa Monica, right? Then you would just target this, and it would just target all of Santa Monica here. As you can see, it's very, very, very restricted versus how you can see the whole radius, right? With radius, because let's say, for example, you are in Santa Monica, but you also cover Sawtelle, then you would have to manually do this. Instead of doing that, why not just select the radius, right? Because if you do Sawtelle, Los Angeles, California, and you select the radius, see how much a huge difference is versus when we select just a location, target location with a 20-mile radius range that we're targeting here. Makes a huge difference in targeting your location, better reach for you, better audience instead of just going through the location. I highly recommend you guys get into this, dialing in your location and selecting your radius to putting in your customer's perspective. But I hope this helped you guys get more target and qualified leads for your business and understand your guys' location. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, give me a like. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. I'll make sure to help and answer all your questions. And also, guys, make sure to subscribe to this video. It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much.